Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode, of LA Noire. I'm your host, Mike Camo, here for what is going to be a doubleheader tonight. Armed and dangerous.
Cold. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that,
14 Adam.
Suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Don't think we really need that. Tally ho! Oh, watch this. There's one guy.
Guys, the cops are here. We gotta move it.
Every single guy doesn't have a mask on, except this guy.
Go, I'll hold them. I got you. Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to... chance, copper. Coming closer, we'll cut you in half. Stay in cover.
One more dude up top. Oh, really? You're gonna use a Tommy gun?
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Here we go.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
War flashback.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Keep watching these flashbacks. They actually will ring true. This is going to happen in every single cutscene and every single other cutscene. Warrant's outstanding.
Some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves. Why, you...
Forgot what wrong was for a second.
He's hiding in the alley!
It doesn't matter what you do. If you lose him, you can still gain up to him. He's not the fastest runner.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
Oh yeah, you're gonna shoot a guy who's...
I'll tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
Oh, come on.
Get down from there right now.
If he feels like...
Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
If he feels like it, he'll kick you. You stay right on his tail, you'll end up...
I'm going back inside.
Oh yeah, you are. You just ran.
I've done my time. You assholes already screwed me once.
Doesn't matter what you do, he's gonna end
It's
up...
over, Bowers!
Doesn't matter what you do, he's gonna catch you out.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
He's gonna end up just hitting you anyway.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Shouldn't have too much trouble. Bowers isn't the smartest fighter. You don't really have to block on him because he sucks.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
All right, another
The tradition
flashback.
of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Guy looks like Alan from 2.5 Men, by the way.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
All right, so...
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
All right, so first thing you're going to do, you're going to talk to this guy, and then you're going to do the body. You can do it, yeah.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Broad daylight. A crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
All right, so... So some guys will have stuff on them. You can check their hands. They're not gonna... You know, you'll want to find jewelry. So you'll want to check both hands, and then you want to check their pockets. You're gonna find something in this guy's right pocket. It's a C galletta, which you'll find out is payments made, balance.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
C. Galletta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Get used to those sounds, by the way. Yeah, you see her balance went down. It's like $42. Pearl earrings, sale price $52 for pearl earrings. You can check the other side as well. There's nothing here. There was a glint. Zoom
Shell
in.
casings. These look like 32s.
They look like freaking 9mm. Freaking A, dude. The reason why you can... I'll show you why I could see that from absolutely nowhere. So... if you look...
Don't you people have anything better to do?
I saw those glint earlier. Whatever you do not drive a car in one of these. Do not drive a car in one of these. Okay, so here's the main weapon.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Alright.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Alright, so one second, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just gonna pause it right here because I have to check a message that I had. So I'm just gonna tell you guys really quick. I'm just doing these very quickly so I can get on to the next Alright, so I'm gonna, so yeah, I just need an answer text really quick. Alright, so what you're gonna do now is you're gonna examine the body. Find the gun, get the casings, and now you're going to interview Clovis Gaeta.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Gaeta. Clovis Gaeta.
Alright, so what you want to do, it's going to tell you witness details are entered in the left. So we got Clovis Gaeta, shoe store clerk, eyewitness to the murder of Everett Gage. Obviously, we're going to figure out that this is either somebody he works with or is her boss, or maybe the... So her eyes are brown, hair's brown, she's 27 years of age, she's obviously female. So what you guys can do is you guys can look at the difference. So you got FM Browning, the shooting, that's fatal sidewalk shooting incident, layaway voucher. So eyewitness testimony account is going to be this.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and
watch what
saw
you
Mr. Gage fall.
see her face, so how she's looking away, stuff like this. So what you're going to do is so you can either accuse the witness of lying, or you can be good cop, bad cop. You also have intuition, which is L1. You see how she's looking away. She's not really looking at you a heck of a lot. She's kind of, yeah, she's kind of pissed at him, and she's kind of pissed, and she's trying to feel conservative, but I'm going to accuse, and you got to have evidence.
You're lying, Miss Gaeta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings.
When you see the dun dun dun, when you hear that dun dun dun, you're
Stop
good.
lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Possible murder suspect.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Just like that. If you think the witness is lying, but you lack proof, choose bad cop. It was really dealt back. It was dealt back in the day. So we don't have any proof that was him because we haven't talked to him yet. But clearly she identified. But we need more information. So I'm going to say bad cop, which is basically doubt.
You're making me angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Details of shooting. Alright, so you can observe. She's generally not so great, but, you know.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Yeah, I don't think, yeah, she's actually telling the truth. There's no way she could have told because they were in all rapid succession. 4, maybe 5, maybe, I heard. She's gonna say this, Proch.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang. And then another.
It's 2.
3 very quickly.
So
close
5.
Together.
I heard 5.
5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
No, don't even... No.
Never mind.
Jenny, you're not going to be able
Yes,
to...
officer, I'll make a statement.
It's a smart answer. If you notice my rank is up, it's because I did this already.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Whatever you do, do not run on the sidewalk or you'll taint the crime scene, which will immediately end in failure. So so you're not going to go directly to Hartfield's. You will not have the proper evidence. So the reason why I have 14. Okay, Eagleston's gun store first. You're gonna want to do this first. I barely scratched your car and you get the frick out, really, people? Okay. Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna go to Eagleston's first because you're not gonna be able to do anything, so past that, so come on. BPU, dude. And yes, if you run into property, it does come out, and if you wreck too much, you can lower your rating. So, yeah. So Eagleston's gun store should be up right here. Eagleson's. There we go.
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway.
He ain't fired 5 times.
He bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, so I'm gonna go in here. So what you can do is, if you know where to look. Did I get this already? I think I did. Some nice hardware in here, actually. Not so you can go down. I didn't show you guys this during the prelims. Oh hey, there's a novel. The girl. Yeah, so you can find them. So you can find that there. And you can find some nice rifles and stuff like this, but we're not interested in that. We're interested in finding Edgar Kalu. So sometimes you'll have to manually select your location, so I'm going to set the destination. Turn it off so he doesn't know we're coming. I tried coming up with the with that on in Hartfield's. We pay cash for your old jewelry. Some of this stuff looks crap.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
No.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
No. Get ready to run.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu, get back here!
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
The heck? Too late, Kalu!
You do that, they stop pretty easily. I wasn't going to tackle them.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Nice.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
Introducing a new...
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boy.
Captain Donnelly.
I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Ever the Irishman, Captain Donnelly.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Alright, argument with Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
See, he's all riled. He's looking away. He's like, oh no, I didn't do it. So, I'm going to accuse you because I have the evidence.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Yeah, Gallardo shoot and saw you.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Alright, so, here you go. Edgar Kalu. So he's got brown hair, brown eyes, 39. Middle-aged, almost middle-aged man. Well, actually, he's pretty young, actually. He's male, and he's the murder suspect, but possible motive for...
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're gonna do Bad Cop, which was out in the original game.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that Stuff Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
So if you don't get him on the religious motive, you can get him on the shooting incident as a lie, and you have the murder weapon service. So, and you're now a detective, apparently.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps.
If he says, if you get this wrong,
Officer Phelps.
If you get this wrong, he goes, Reserblum's boy, give me a confession.
Have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Well, we officially are detective. Nice, huh? And at the end of every single one of these, you're gonna get one of these every single time. So Phelps passed the test. Sound investigative technique, which you did in the first one. Service weapon proficiency, physical performance, and keen interrogation instincts. We did all that, and we are now... It says, patrol complete. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. That will change on one of these, by the way. So yeah. So yeah, so that's patrol. So that's the patrol desk for Phelps. I'm gonna end this right here, guys. I'm actually going to end this right here, guys. Actually, so oh, some things you can do. Didn't show you this. You can do black and white, which will basically put in noir mode. And you can do stats, which tells you how many cases. Now it says I've done 9 story cases, but unfortunately that's not the case because I restarted it. And street crimes 8. I've seen 8 landmarks, and I've done 1 film reel. I've collected 2 novels. I haven't collected the records. Vehicles driven, 90. There's 95. Gainful pollution 27%. And if you scroll down with R1, it's the fastest speed I've gone. It used to tell. It's still here. My accuracy is not all that great because I have been playing this game for a little bit. Max speed is about 86 miles an hour, which doesn't really change all that much. So, so I'm going to end it here, guys. So you can save progress. So, so yeah, I'm going to. So it's going to put me at the driver's seat when I upload next. So yeah, guys, that was Phelps' final. I wanted to do the final 3. I wanted to do the final 3 here and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. So it's as long as you investigate right, you chase people correctly, the game's pretty easy. But there are some tough decisions. You can stop the guy with the gun if you wish. Cole does actually get an upgrade from a 38 service revolver to a 45, so that'll be even better. But yeah, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. In episode 3, we're going to be tackling the driver's seat. I think it's going to be 2 parts, maybe not. Well, it may be 3 parts, maybe 2-3 parts. It depends on how I'm feeling. So, but I will see you guys next time for the driver's seat case, the first case of the. So actually, it's going to be 3 parts because a lot of it's intratacular stuff. I'm going to show you guys. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and it's going to be a lot of introductions. So it may be 3 parts. So I can already tell you, Homicide.Best is going to be at least 3-4 parts of each case, and it depends on how fast I want to get the game done. So, but I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Comment, leave a like, and I'll produce more of these. So, see you guys later, and till we meet again, my fellow detectives, I bid you a good night.